Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And it appears we have our first set photo of the new Han Solo movie that is to be produced by Disney and the Star Wars franchise. And so far, guys, it's good. We have here Alden Ehrenreich, who we knew was confirmed several months ago to be cast as Han Solo. Throughout some controversy, there were several actors in the running, and some people wanted to actors get the role that didn't get it. Heard some great things about Alden Ehrenreich. I think that Star Wars at this point wants to kind of go in a different direction than some of the George Lucas era Star Wars films. We can kind of see this evolution from The Force Awakens to movies like Rogue One, where they kind of have this different feel about them. But it has worked so far, has worked pretty well. Some of the actors, that were cast, I think people wanted them to be more like Harrison Ford, have that look and feel, of Harrison Ford. And Alden Ehrenreich, he looks like he can play Harrison Ford. He's looking pretty good here in this shot. But, in an interview with Harrison Ford, he basically expressed that he felt that they should be looking more to play Han Solo and not play Harrison Ford. So I think some of the issues that's been encountered with people who seemingly impersonate Harrison Ford, is kind of the direction that Disney didn't want to go in. Had some great, actors. Was this one gentleman who played a young Harrison Ford in a movie, I believe, called The Age of Adelaide. And, he was almost a clone of Harrison Ford. He sounded just like him, had his mannerisms, and a lot of people wanted him to get this part. I believe his name is Anthony Gruber, and you can see him on YouTube. Does a great Harrison Ford impersonation, but apparently it seems that wasn't what Star Wars was going for, and that's also part of the issue. I think it was that when the actors came in for their auditions, I don't think they really knew what what they were looking for. Were they looking to be more of this familiar Han Solo character, or were they looking more so to kind of go in a totally different direction? And I think from the casting choice, we can kind of see what happened. What happened there. We also got Donald Glover here. Donald Glover's who's going to be playing Lando Calrissian. Donald Glover's had a great year. He did the Atlanta TV series, which I just thought was brilliant. I thought it was, showed his talent and creativity. And so Donald, I can see he has this Lando Calrissian look thing going, for him. He kind of has the facial features, the look a bit. So really no complaints on my side with Donald Glover playing Lando Calrissian. If I did have to pick something though, I would say that with the casting of Donald Glover, it would be a similar thing to what we got here with Alden Ehrenreich being cast as Han Solo, and that is, are you looking for someone to be more of the Billy D. Williams type Lando Calrissian, or are you looking for Lando Calrissian to kind of go in a different direction? Because then if you want him to be more like a Billy D. Williams character, then yes, I have a slight issue in that there's some I look at him more of an artist and creative type. He's not really a big guy. He's not really a brute of a guy. And Billy D. Williams was that. Billy D. Williams did football movies. Billy D. Williams was, I could see him getting in a fight and coming out, pretty okay. I don't really see Donald Glover as an action hero type. So that would be my only issue with that. I think he'll kill it with the acting. We've saw him in The Martian, and some other movies, and so he has the talent. But if I had to just have an issue with one thing about Donald Glover, it would be that maybe he might want to get in the gym, put on a little bit of muscle, to play this character, because he is still playing a smuggler. And from what we know about smugglers, they're constantly in tight situations and fights and things like that. So I would imagine that he would probably have to be, get in a brawl, from time to time. And I haven't really seen Donald Glover do action roles in that regard. And so that would be my only issue, with that. Of course, we got Chewbacca, Chewie. And, again, we don't know what the plot's going to be. Some people are speculating that maybe it will deal with the Wookiee genocide. If you've read, earlier Star Wars books or the comic books, probably Han Solo was once part of the Empire, and that he was part of the force sent to, create this or to have this genocidal situation placed on the Wookiees. And of course, this is how him and Chewbacca meet. He apparently saves Chewbacca, and they become like lifelong friends. I guess maybe like a life debt to Chewie, and things like that. We don't know if it's going to be about that or not. But so far it's looking really good. I like what I'm seeing here. We got Emilia Clarke. We got Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones, the Mother of Dragons, and she's going to play the lead female role, in this, film, and I'm assuming probably might even be the love interest of, our Han Solo actor here. But, it looks good. We got Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson's had a pretty good run. He's done the Hunger Games. He's, doing the latest Planet of the Apes, movie. So he's quite busy, and don't know who he's going to play. But I also hear a rumor that Boba Fett may be in the movie. So none of this is confirmed. Have no idea, guys, what we're going to get. But I'm giving it a thumbs up. I like what I see. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a great movie, and I think this kid here, Alden Ehrenreich, I think he's going to, play a pretty good Harrison Ford character. I'm sorry, I'm doing it too. I'm thinking that Han Solo is Harrison Ford, and maybe he is. But, I just want to also add that there will, supposedly be an Indiana Jones now. And maybe some of the other actors who didn't get the role, who we might have thought did a better job because, they were so much closer to Harrison Ford, they'll get the Indiana Jones role because, Indiana Jones, I think it does need to kind of keep his light comical humor more so than where I think they're going with the Star Wars franchise. I think Indiana Jones, something about the comedy and the archaeology thing mixed up together. I don't think that ever gets old. So I don't think I want to see like a serious movie. I think the comedy stuff works there. But again, I think where the Star Wars franchise is going, I think they're trying to get away from that George Lucas kind of puppeteering, comical, light humor type stuff, and get a little bit more sophisticated with the Star Wars storyline. And so far, I think that's working, from what we've seen with with this new generation of Star Wars movies. But, anyway, guys, I'm giving it a thumbs up. Let me know what you all think. Let me know if you like the actor, who's playing Han Solo and the cast. Make sure to share this across social media to, your other Star Wars fans who may not know or haven't seen the photo yet. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care.